I'm going to use Too Faced eyeshadow primer. And it's really important that you use a good eyeshadow primer when you're using a lot of eyeshadow. Hold on, this isn't working. There we go, I got it. Yeah, so good eyeshadow primer when using eyeshadow, especially when you're doing a very heavy look like we're doing today. So I'm going to get closer so you can see, and be very gentle with the skin around your eyelid. And use a very light pressure. I like to use my finger versus a brush when I'm putting my eyeshadow primer on, because I feel like the warmth of my finger helps blend the product a little bit better versus like a brush. I always have a harder time with a brush. There you go, Napoleon Perdis. I always like to do a base color because it makes the eyeshadow easier to blend. So I'm going to use this ivory, very light ivory color right here, and put that all over the base. So we're also going to be using this like neon pink color by Napoleon Perdis. I think I'm spelling that right, or pronouncing that right. Don't need to spell it just yet. And then by Decay, I'm using their purple flash color. And it looks kind of blue on the camera, but it's actually this very bright. Nope, still looks blue. Awesome. Yeah. Nope, still looks blue. Okay. Maybe you can tell by the label on the back. Nope, still looks blue. Okay. It's a very pretty grape purple color. Hopefully it'll show up on my eyes, the right color. I'm going to get a brush that is dome shaped. Nope, like that. Oh, perfect, right there. Yeah, so it's dome shaped, dense, and kind of fluffy. I'm going to pick up that pink color, Napoleon Perdis. So you're going to pick up some products, tap the fallout, and then apply in your crease and blend out like so. You're going to put this all over your eyelid. And I'm using like a stippling motion versus like a sweeping motion because I really want to pack that color on for it to be as pigmented as possible. Because when we start adding other colors, sometimes the lightest color will get washed out or kind of fade. So you want to make sure that you have that as pigmented as possible, so you're then not having to go back and retouch up everything you just did. So, as you can see, I'm making this very round, ovally shape right here. You're going to want to make your eyes look as big and round as possible. So narrow it out here and make it bigger, and then bring it back around in. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and then we're going to go do the lower. Okay. Take another brush, and this one's going to be. So it's a little bit more thinner. There you go. Now you can see it. So it's a little bit thinner, and it's still a very dense brush, so it's going to pick up a significant amount of product, but yet you're going to be able to control it better. Now we're going to go take that purple Urban Decay Flash. Purple or blue, whichever one you want to say, and we're going to go back with that dome little brush, and we're going to pick up a significant amount of product on here also. Make sure you get it well saturated in the product. Tap off the excess, and you're going to stipple the color onto your crease to give this pink a little bit more depth. So I'm going to keep this purple color on the outer corners of my eyeshadow. Probably like drag queen too. For the other eye. Okay, so we're done with those two eyeshadows. Now we're going to get some Lorac black. I think it's just called black. Simple, awesome. And this stuff is extremely pigmented. So I'm going to get that small fluffy brush again, that thin one, so that I can control where this black is going, because I don't need a lot. And I still want it to be a little smoky, even though animated looks have like harsh lines and it's always like 1 eyeshadow, 2 eyeshadow, 3 eyeshadow. I still want to make this wearable for not every day, but maybe. So we'll try. I don't want it to be strictly anime style. I want it to be universal. Yeah, why not? Universal. Okay, so this black, I have it well coated. As you can see, I have a decent amount. Tap off the excess, and now we're just going to go in and softly, this is where you're going to softly go in black and deepen it up even more. Really accentuate your crease and make sure that it's all thoroughly blended. And you're going to want to start trying to make that round. It basically is like an ovally C, like the Chicago Cubs. Just think of it like it's going around your eye, like so. Okay, so I'm just using this brush to put the product on, and then I'm going to go with a bigger brush and blend it a little bit more. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I see people's makeup and it's not well blended. You should know better. You should know better. I'm going to go back into that palette that I originally had with this light pinky color, and I'm going to use that to blend my brow bone. So now I'm going to go and put white in the inner corner and the brow bone of my eyes. And I'm using Urban Decay's Yeyo. Y-E-Y-O. Yeyo. Now we're ready for eyeliner. The eyeliner I'm going to use is, I don't know how to pronounce this either, Illamasque. I'll put it in the description box below and you guys can figure out how to pronounce it yourself. And I'm also going to use this one from Coastal Scents. This is the black eyeliner. Coastal Scents. So this is the tricky part. Day to day, my eyeliner experience varies. Some days I will rock it, other days I won't. So we'll see what kind of So you're not going to want to wing your eyeliner out. You're going to do the same shape that you've been doing this whole time with your eyeshadow. This very round C coming out thicker and tapering in. So that's the goal for this. Man, I have fallout like a mess. Just a mess. Perfect. Now let's see if I can do the same thing on the other eye. think that looks good. Yay! An anime look that I did today. Let me know if you want me to do a whole series of different looks because there's such a huge broad spectrum from like schoolgirl-esque style to full-on almost drag queen-esque style. So let me know in the comments below what you want to see more of, and like my video, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah. Thank you. I think there's something in my eye.